I have here in my notes on the testing section that I should go outside and test it, but it's raining today. Oh. Let's go. What I won't do for clout. But no, we can't do that anymore. We have to slam a button now. Hey, what's going on? Today we're testing a new product. It's called the Yeahlink HA64 Pro. If you need new tech in remote work or in noisy places like in tight spaces where you have salespeople or customer service representatives and you want something comfortable that works well, today we're testing this new bad boy with new tech that's supposed to be wow. We're going to look at, is it actually good? What does the design look like, what the price is. We're going to test the hell out of it, and we're going to look at some pros and cons. Okay, so the backstory is I run an agency and we're all remote. We all work in different locations. We sometimes work from coffee shops, from restaurants, from wherever it is comfy enough and we have internet to be able to attend a call with a client. Or if we're away somewhere just, working remote as you do, then you come across the need to have some good equipment to be able to participate. The first thing that I want to get out of the way is the tech specs. So if you've watched any of my previous videos, if you haven't, that's fine. Please subscribe, I beg you. Only about 7% of you are subscribed. But if you've seen my past reviews about tech specs, I don't give a flying and I'll just show them on the screen because I only care for the device to do what I need it to do. I don't care if it has milliamperes and shilliamperes and whatever power requirements. I don't give a It has to work. It has to be functional and easy to use. Maybe you've seen the teaser. I accidentally forgot I was wearing them in a video. And today we're testing these. Okay, so I've now switched to the Yeahlink, and it has this really hefty and really nice microphone that slides down. I'm sorry you got muted. If you pull this up, it automatically mutes itself. And I was saying something super interesting about the Epstein files. Now you see the difference between the semi-professional microphone and the new Yeahlink. So it does say in my ear, Yeahlink unmuted. Oh, okay. You know what? This is supposed to run like really far away, like farther. English is not my native language, but let's test it. Let's just go away and see how far this actually works. So I'm leaving the room. That's my office. Just let me get out. Okay, so let's, hopefully you can still hear this. I'm in another room now. Just to step in here. Lighting is not as good, but hopefully you can still hear me. Filming myself with the phone now. All right, so you've seen that it has coverage in the other room, so I can easily walk around the building with the thing and still hear everybody, which is great. I have here in my notes on the testing section that I should go outside and test it, but it's raining today. Oh. Let's go. What I won't do for clout. Hopefully this still works. I don't know how far it will go. Beautiful weather. We're going to go outside and we're going to test this on the busy streets to see how well it goes. And if you can actually still hear me. Oh, this is a great test. Oh my God. So I am pretty far, I think. So the building is here, it's, I don't know, it's 10 meters maybe away, but I'm still outside of the building and in a busy street. I'm actually very curious if this actually works. All right, so you can see it works pretty well outside of the building, and you can still hear me, and I can still participate in the session, which is quite impressive. So as the next point in my testing, we have to see how far this can actually go. And for this purpose, I'm going to show David's clip. So David is the one that hooked me up with this stuff. So he went on a football field, and he went as far as 100 yards, which is, I don't know, roughly 100 meters away from the device. And the Bluetooth thing still worked, and somehow you can still participate in meetings. And I find that wow. So look at him here going farther and farther from the base.
Now this is at the 50-yard line. Now we're at the 60-yard line. Now we're at the 70-yard line. This is the 80-yard line.
By the way, this is the base.
This is the 90-yard line. Now we're in the end zone. How we sounding? 20 yards past that. How do I sound?
Sounds clear.
This is super impressive. Next test is to go in a cafe where it's loud.
Okay, so this is me in a coffee shop. It's quite busy.
and there's plenty of background noise. And I'm going to show you what that looks like. I think my voice is pretty clear, and I'm going to post a video for comparisons so you can see how loud it is in here and versus how well you can hear with this thing. And yeah, hopefully that will work. This is the sound with the microphone from my phone. I only have that. And as you can hear, probably there's plenty of background noise and music and people chatting. So yeah. So definitely this is really good for calls, but I do have one note, which is since I only have one headpiece and I'm missing the other here, I can hear the music in here. So I will probably have a bit of trouble in concentrating on the call. Not the receiver though. So whoever's participating in the call will probably be just fine because there's no issues. You have the noise reduction from this thing, and you also have some of it from Zoom by default. So yeah. Let's see how this goes.
By the way, in the description of this video, there's a link where you can find the product and you can buy it, and happy days. Another cool thing I can do is I have this touch screen, which is unheard of in these kinds of situations. So I can, give it more volume, and I can unmute it, and I can also pause. Like, oh my God, that's amazing. And of course I can also shut it down. This is the equivalent of hanging up on someone. This is actually quite comforting to have this ability to hang up on somebody. You can't just, in the old days, you could just slam the phone and, because we didn't have cell phones, we didn't have mobile phones or computers more powerful than the thing that put people on the moon in our own pockets, like the Library of Alexandria. And we can access it everywhere just with a few clicks, like all that information, like the worldwide available information. So we didn't have that. We just had a damn phone that could only be used for phone calls, and we can slam that in somebody's face and just get rid of some of that anger. But no, we can't do that anymore. We have to slam a button now. All right, let's talk a bit about the design. Look, this thing, I'm just going to show some footage. It looks absolutely incredible. What was surprising to me is the fact that it only has one headphone. I'm coming from a background of you have to have two. So for me, this is a big leap to just have one headphone, which rotates, I think, 270 degrees. So it rotates really, really well. And this is extra mushy and squishy, and I love it. It's so soft on the ear. And the thing on this side is also very smushy and whooshy, and I really like that. The sound, so I can watch YouTube videos and hear the sound in this thing. I can walk away listening to some YouTube stuff, and I could still hear like the stock market is going to go to shit, but didn't. Not yet anyway. That was nice. That was a very big surprise to me. I have to tell you, this is a big leap for me because I came from this one that has two headphones. This is the Jabra Evolve 30. Not only does it have two headphones, but it also has no Bluetooth technology. It has a fixed wire. And for me, I know it's 2025 and I'm only just getting started with Bluetooth technology. I just didn't trust it before this product because the technology just wasn't there. I work remote and I had people joining calls, and most of the time people using Bluetooth were like the sound would break and there would be incompatibilities with the systems. And now because I'm fair game, I'm gonna actually test these two to see which one sounds better. Sound quality. I can't walk away with the Jabra, now can I? All right, everybody expects to see the testing first, so let's go. Okay, so hopefully now you can hear the Jabra Evolve 30 and you can decide which one you like better. Now, I am very curious myself to see this footage, to be honest. So I'll see you on the other side. Okay, so the connectivity of it, look, I was still running something to record this, my Zoom. I just disconnected my previous headphone and I just plugged this in, back, and Zoom. I didn't even stop Zoom recording, and it just recognized that I'm still able to record with this. So, oh my God, connectivity, really cool. So if I have my Bluetooth on, I can just connect this bad boy to my phone. The next thing that I have to talk to you about is pros and cons. Pros, I'm not going to talk about pros because I don't think I've been saying anything other than pros here. So I do have a con though. So this is the only one, and it's a pretty big one. The only thing that I don't like about this thing is it has to be plugged in to your outlet. It has to have electricity in order to function. So it has to have this thing connected at all times in order for it to work. It works beautifully, but nevertheless, it has to touch touch base. It's almost like it has an umbilical cord, and this is that umbilical cord. It's good. It works up to 100 meters away good, or 100 yards, but it needs its mommy. But anyway, the upside is much better, and this is a small compromise that you have to deal with. Unlike anything you'd imagine as a Bluetooth device, it does come with a battery, but it still has to have that base, as it's called, its mommy, connected at all times. And you can connect this mommy, you can connect it to your laptop, to your computer, you can connect it to your phone. Doesn't matter, you can switch between them as just fine, just that it has to be plugged in to get electricity at all times. I thought you could connect it to the laptop, just give it like a USB or USB-C, but no, that won't do it. It still needs electricity. By the way, my name is Dominic. I'm a customer experience guy. I've been in the field for 15 plus years. I've been a Zendesk consultant for 12 years. We're also Zendesk reseller and Zendesk partner. And onwards with the video. Let's look for the price. Yeahlink HA64. So this goes on Amazon for $249. It's not the cheapest option out there, but if you want quality, you have to pay the price. So there you have it. This is my review of the Yealink. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please share it with somebody that might enjoy the content or wants to give this product a shot. And leave me a comment. This will really help the algorithm to make this reach more people. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I would be so indebted to you if you did subscribe. Have an amazing day and bye.